Good morning, Miss John. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Okay, so tell me what you're here today.
Well, I don't know. I'm not sure why I'm here exactly, but the nurse, I was recently diagnosed with hepatitis, and the nurse that diagnosed me felt like, she felt like maybe you could help me somehow. So, I don't know.
Okay, so what I'm understanding is that you have hepatitis,
Mm-hmm.
and then the nurse sent you here because she think that you need help,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Can you tell me more about that?
Um, I could understand. She's concerned. I used to use heroin for about 3 years, and I've been clean for 2 years, so, I'm not going to start again. But, I guess that's why she sent me here. I don't really know, I don't know what to do about my diagnosis. I can't really afford to pay for it, so probably just have to find a job and yeah.
Oh, okay. So is it okay for you to talk about more about using the heroin? So what made you use before?
Um, yeah, my dad, I think, my relationship with my dad growing up made me want to use. I was hanging out with different people back then. I was hanging out with some people that, all my friends did it, and they were fine. A lot of people in my line of work back then would do that, so it's just kind of what we all did.
Oh, so basically, okay, you've been using because of your dad left, and also it made you feel okay that because your friend used to use, so you were able to use also.
Yeah, yeah. Everybody I worked with had their own kind of drug of choice, and mine was heroin. It's probably how I got hepatitis, but that or my job. I'm not really sure, but I don't know. What can I do about it?
What did you used to do? Because you mentioned that it was probably was your job or using.
Well, I used to work in porn and as an escort, which you know kind
What?
of runs a risk of catching things like that. But I guess that's life.
Okay, what was it like for you, like to work there?
Um, I didn't mind it. It was good money. It was quick money. Um, most people my age didn't have money like that, and I'll probably go back to doing it again. With this diagnosis, I have to pay for medication and treatment, so um, I'll probably have to go back to those jobs. It's probably why she sent me to you, but yeah.
Okay, so you've mentioned that you probably will want to go back using. What would you like to do to what would you like to do differently to not go back to using and to using heroin and
I don't think I'm gonna go back to using heroin. It's just I'll probably go back to my old jobs that I used to do when I used heroin. But yeah, I don't know what I can do differently. I'm stuck right now. I have to get medication. I have to do what I have to do to make that money. I think so.
so you basically saying that you you don't like the job but you have to do it to support yourself.
Yeah, I don't mind it. I like it because I get money, but I guess if money wasn't an option, I wouldn't want to do this job. No, I mean, but when you don't have parents that can help you and you're out on your own, you have to do whatever you can do to make ends meet. So, um, I guess I'm just back in this same situation again. So I'm gonna have to do what I have to do to get by.
Okay, so what am I hearing is that you basically supporting yourself. You don't have no family support, and you don't have like other like friends supporting you.
Yeah, my boyfriend is supporting me. My family, I don't really have family that can help me. And that's another reason why I think I'll have to probably just go back. I mean, I have to go back to those jobs because that's the only way I know how to make money. And, my boyfriend, he's supportive and he's helped me for a year, but, uh, he's probably not going to want me to still be his girlfriend after he finds out about this. And so I'll just have to go back out there and do what I have to do. So.
Okay, so your boyfriend is supporting you, but he doesn't know that you're doing that type of job.
Well, he knew I was doing that kind of job. He doesn't know that I have hepatitis now. So, I mean, I'm sure once I tell him, he won't want to be with me, and I'll probably just go back to my old job.
Okay, I'm guessing what are you saying is like, you don't know how your boyfriend is going to react when he finds out that you have hepatitis.
Yeah. I mean, I'm that's definitely something I'm nervous about. I mean, it would be great if he could support me and stick with me and help me.
What do you think you can do to tell him about to tell him, okay, that you have hepatitis?
I'm not sure how to tell him yet. He tends to overreact about things, so that's something that I've been avoiding wanting to tell him. But I know, eventually he's going to catch on that I'm acting differently, and I know eventually I have to tell him, but I guess I haven't really thought about that yet. I guess I haven't thought about the idea of him even staying with me. I don't even feel like that's an option.
So you feel like, you telling him the truth will probably make him run or leave you, and then you probably think that, okay, you wouldn't have no more support if you tell him the truth?
Right. So, I mean, I guess that's something that's been weighing on my conscience, too, is just, I don't know if I should tell him. I mean, I've been talking to the people from my old jobs, and they're willing to take me back, but I feel like I'll probably have to work for a little while before I can actually tell him that I have hepatitis. So, I mean, I guess I feel really guilty to not tell him that, but at the same time, I can't just be homeless and on the street because he doesn't want to be with me anymore.
So I'm guessing, like, I'm hearing that you don't want to be homeless. That's why you're avoiding telling your boyfriend about the hepatitis.
Yeah. I mean, I want to just save up some money first and just kind of prepare for when he's going to say, that he wants me to move out. I know he knows about my past and he says he accepts me for it, but I think, when your partner tells you that they have a disease, that's usually a deal breaker. So, yeah.
Okay, so what do you think you want to do next? As regard to open up to him and letting him know to see what his reaction may be?
I guess I'll have to think about that, but I guess I could kind of try and maybe I don't know. I guess that's one of my big problems right now, I guess. I didn't really realize that was my biggest problem, but right now I guess that's sort of my issue. I don't know how to tell him.
How have you think you made it so far?
Well, I'm a strong person. I've always been very independent, and I've from a young age I knew that you can only rely on yourself, and like you just can't give up. You got to do whatever you have to do to just try and get through. You can't give up.
Okay.
So,
what changes session?
What changes would I like to have come out of the session?
Yes.
I think it would be really great if I didn't have to go back to my old job. I think that would be good. If I could find a way to support myself without needing to be afraid of my boyfriend letting me go, or being homeless, or not getting medication.